So now we are going to see is macros inside the C program. Sometimes we can declare the variable as uh, a global variable and static variable, some kind of const variable which we don't need to change. But we can write a inbuilt function for the specific name. So we can use that name variable name inside the program anywhere, but it should be a default value and it should be a default formula or calculation kind of things. Rather than using the function, we can directly use the macros, so which is easy to write a program, so the readability also very easy and the coding numbers also will be reduced. Here to declare as a macro, we are declaring pi value as a 3.1459. Actually this is the float value, we don't need to. So if you want to write that as a global variable kind of things, you have to do that as a float, and you have to declare a pi and equal to 3.14 kind of things. So here rather than that, you can directly define that as same as you can write kind of some formula. So now what we are doing is that if you call the square consists of x square x, so it's like kind of function. Square x, if you call this macro, then it will do x into x. So this is what it will do. So we already declared that macro. Now let's see how we can use that inside the main program. First line we are printing the pi value as a float. Then we are declaring one number as a 5. Then we are doing the square of. So square of, so we are directly printing that number first d and then square number. So this is like a function calling, but it's a macro function calling. So it will do the number and it will do this calculation 5 into 5. Then again we are doing that example. The what we are doing is the square of number plus 2. So inside that also square num plus 2, which means num plus 2 is taking so 5 plus 2 it will go, then it is going here, then it will do the process. So let's run this program. So as you can see, so first it prints the pi value, then the square of pi came, then we are doing the number plus 2, which means that 5 plus 2 is 7, so 7 into 7 equal to 49. So these are the basic function to define that macro, because when it comes to embedded systems, so we have to declare more macro function to reduce the code and accessing the GPIOs and sensors kind of thing. So yeah, this is the more important part.